see a flashlight in the distance. Go and investigate. No. They suddenly develop some long distance intel. Might be problematic. Okay, I think I'm gonna try and take this guy up. He's got some height advantage stuff. This might be the big fight. Save. Okay, let me try and see if I can ambush them with a EMP. Both of them? Yeah, no! That's it. Activate. With a solid blast. To the crit weaponry. 12. Okay.
Unlock complete. Target DNA CFS loaded. Neutralize all mutant intruders.
Okay. 80, 100. Oh, so close! Even with the crit chance, he's just one too close. Or, if we try and hit him there, I don't think it will jump to the right box. This might be good enough though. Because it will go to Plutonium and the tank as well. Worried about this guy setting us on fire. Five damage each. Okay. Now, I think, yeah. Retain, please. And go for the damage bot. Ooh, can we? Oh, we can reach that one. Okay. Get the med ball. Enemy turn. Let's see how bad this is going to get. Oh, this thing might destroy all of our cover though. Ooh. I might try and take it out of the EMP. Next turn. Where is it?
I'm wounded. Damn it! I'm hit.
Or I do so want to double tap this guy. Does this guy have a EMP? He does have an EMP. Let's EMP this guy. I think it also deactivates that charging thing, I hope. Otherwise we might be in trouble. 100% chance. Yes.
Yes.
11 damage. Okay. Or just got the shotgun. Twitch shot. Mimir, please.
Serves you, that all you got?
Oh, one.
You will submit to me!
She's trying to mind control. Oh, yes, he's got the mind immunity one. Yes. And that wasted a turn for that as well.
I'm bleeding here.
Okay. I think we're still alright. However, let me reload. Before we waste our turn. Let's get a crit. Crit! No crit. Okay. And this guy. I think. Let me try with this guy first. Reload and try and take up the big guy. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna explode. No? Ugh. That's not good. A lot of our guys with it. Okay. So this guy doesn't have any cover. However, I'm gonna try and hog rush, knock down with my pistol. Anyway. So much. Yeah! Set your priestess on fire. And it was into high cover as well. Nice. Oopsie. Yes! And now the tank's on fire as well. Great.
Damn it! I'm hit.
Okay, so choices. We've got 3 within a range. Can... Yeah, might destroy some of our cover as well though. Got the Sectantus cover. So Magnus needs... Oof, he definitely needs some meds. Medical attention. And that doesn't count as cover, unfortunately. Oh, it does count as cover. Ooh. Lots of heat chances. Oh, sweet. I do want to use this, but let's get the heal in at first. And she's not in cover, or is she in cover? It counts as cover. I think upstairs has been destroyed. No, but the cover upstairs had. So she needs a better cover. She does get full cover from half cover, so it's gonna go somewhere where there is some cover. It doesn't tell me that she's got cover over there. No line of fire. Cover. Unfortunately, the big guy that just dropped dead here doesn't count as cover. And this feels a bit too far away. What I do like to do though is... Oh, I can loot all of them. Loot them outside of cover. Okay, now we've got a problem. Oh, no we don't. Go there. Missed. That's how.
They got me good.
However, I think, we got the released smoke which put out of the fire. Okay, that we did it. Plutonium. Okay. So it's like, who did we hit? Let me... That's 15 damage. We'll reload. And then do this. Oh no, my cover! Not good. Ooh, it's not good enough. Out of range as well. Okay. This is now a bit of a problem. In range to actually do damage. I need stuff. But cover seems to be scared. Let me try and do this a bit far. Maybe we can do Overwatch or something. Enemy turn.
Everyone in the Ark will die!
She's back. Absorb. Ah, electric damage. Nice. But it's their own guys alive again. Come on, Boardman. Come on, Boardman, you can do it. Oh.
Damn it. That hurts.
Okay. So that's a bit of a problem. 50%. Oh, I have fire. Wow, that's a great shot. Okay, Bormin is in trouble. I think he needs to run and gun and do heals. However, I do want to get a shot in on the High Priestess before she goes away. Which one's these got? Ah, that's 8 damage. Ah, does only 8 that much damage on them. Let me do this. Get some cover and then throw some bombs their way. Don't hit Borman, please.
Get stupid.
Okay, so that cover is completely down. I am going to run and gun and heal. Run and gun. This way. And here. Our priestess is still on fire.
Much better. Let's go.
Oh, she reactivated one. Okay. Now those guys can move again. I think we need to knock her down. The tank doesn't learn. Thanks for that thick brain. Okay. Now, let's get... Which ones does he have? Oh, he doesn't have any more. This grenade is a Molotov. Does 2 damage, but does take out the High Priestess. Oh, she's just on fire. Okay, let's reload. Fire weapon. Oh, all the way from
Great work.
He needs to take out the tank. 12 crit. Matriarch achievement unlocked. She burned the 2 damage.
With that one, I'm it. Die, you friggin' care bastard! Got me.
Okay. This guy. 50% of the chance. Or take this guy out. And doesn't take that guy out. Move somewhere. No, doesn't do anything. Let me take this guy out.
Weak one fell.
Get
up!
No, get up! Reload. And
Overwatch.
and now this is the problem. What's that? My attack do 12 damage. Yes, I can do it. 100% hit chance. 100% hit chance, please.
I'm ending this.
Nice. Great.
And that is that. Arc 1, Nova Sect 0. Their insane plans to destroy our home vanish into the wind. We're safe. Our people live another day. The smoke clears, ears still ringing. On the edge of my blurred vision, something comes out of the arc. Light dancing across my arm, up my face. I look up. I'm being scanned by some giant eyeball. Then Dux and Pharaoh get scanned. Then Magnus and Selma. The light cuts out and the eyeball darts back inside the wall. We hear pistons churning, gears turning, a machine humming back to life. The gates of Eden open. Maybe Eden sees we're mutants and welcomes us home. We stand there in silence. The 5 of us are all mutants, found and raised by the Elder. This feels like an answer to the question that's plagued our lives. Who are we? And do we go in and find out? When Dux and me first started out, everything was cut and dried. The Elder knew best. There were no answers in the zone. Mutants didn't know who they were, where they came from, and that was fine. No one cared. But now, after the enemies we fought, after the friends we found, after all we've seen, the 5 of us stand here at the gates of Eden. Do we go in? Do we want to know who we are?
Oh, are they going to give me the choice?
It is done. Now, let's see what hides behind that gate.
Ooh. Okay. Save. I think this is the end of the game. I want to loot first. Loot. So much loot. That was an awesome battle though. We started it on our terms and used the right tactics at the right time. Okay. Okay, let's go into Eden. Yeah. Reach Eden. I think this is it.
I know this place.
Not
I
a bit.
don't know how. It just looks familiar.
Yeah.
That's the same star we saw on those flying machines. The machines did come from here. Hammond was right.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. I think this is where we get all the lore of the game. Okay. Oops. Oops. Might fight more robots. Okay. Let's see here. Ooh, revolved ender machine. Let's pick up a note. Military recall. Commander is in a state of total panic following the loss of orbital Z1. An order has been issued to return all militarized bots and equipment directly to Unit Theta. My suspicions are confirmed without a shadow of a doubt. We are at war. I can only hope that this is quick, regardless who wins.
I knew this med pack was gonna be here. How do I know this?
Medbay? Pick up note. Project cancelled. Evacuation orders have been given and the destruction order has been issued for all research, including the healthy biological subjects. This has upset a number of us, not just for ethical reasons, but for the sheer loss of what we have accomplished. The news has hit Ingmar particularly badly, has locked himself in the birthing chamber with the subject and refuses to open the door. Project Mimir might have been a mutant project. Some kind of combat project. Oops. Oops. Oh, it might just be pure zoom lore. Finish the game on a lore note. Reach Eden. Might just be where we started, and that's why it's called Eden.
More guarding machines, all unbroken, but quiet. Are they asleep?
It's just a little bit scary. War machines. Warning! Quarantine area. Authenticate personnel only.
This is it. I don't know why the Elder kept us away from this place. But I think we're about to find out.
Pick up a note. Peace talks fail. It is a tense and dreadful time. We have heard whispers that the peace talks have broken down irreparably. And to confirm, the Samot command has just ordered us to consider Elysium as hostile and to forcibly remove, if necessary, any Elysium diplomats and scientists from this facility. This is a sad day for us all. Okay. Investigate. Oh.
I don't believe it. I can't believe it.
We grown here? This was our playground?
Unreal. A tree and grass, just like outside.
Oh, our little school children. Classroom. Oh, so sad, man. Quarantine area. It's like outside. Little people. Oh man. There's a kid here. Of note, bone density report 12W. Regression of an inskeletal mass against soft tissue mass in passerine, birds, rodents, grey diamonds, and bats. Raw data is in the electronic supplementary material to the mass of the mammal skeleton. 13% was added to account for the fact that mammal bones are not pneumatized but contain a marrow. Regression slopes do not differ significantly. Comparison of skeletal mass using analysis of covariance demonstrates that the mass of bird skeletons is indistinguishable from that of a rodent.
All this time we're talking about skeletons that don't look like us. This one kinda does. There might have been mutants in Eden.
Yeah, we might have been from Eden. Originally. Yeah, us as in we the mutants. Up note, DNA analysis 67J. The data yielded a maximum likelihood of 0.2 PNG for 2 haplotypes, and of the 0 when all 4 were examined. The 95 confidence interval for PNG was 0.083 for 2 haplotypes and 0.028 for 4 haplotypes. Confidence interval is considerably larger because haplotypes A and C were combined, which masks the fact that in southern T1 His northern T1 wild boar's habitat is almost 5 times more frequent. A very science gobbledygook net. I wonder if it's actually somebody recognized that as actual scientific jargon, pseudo-scientific. But I'm so close to the end here that I'm gonna finish it instead of calling it the stream. I would normally. No more loots. Oh, we were birthed here. Okay. I've got a feeling about this.
Look, the screen with the lights. If we want answers, that's a good place to start.
Screen with the light. This one? This one? Oh, mutant.
We huddle around the screen. The words Mutant Project blink on and off in big red letters. The screen turns black, then explodes with a flurry of flashing images, faster than we can take in. I catch glimpses of mutants in test tubes, animals in cages, strands of code, something called DNA. The screen freezes on one final image. An employee profile. A scientist of the Mutant Project. It says his name is Ingmar Edison. His face. When we see his face,
Elder.
those eyes staring back at us, we couldn't believe it. It was him. The profile says his status was revoked after stealing mutant experiments from the lab.
Aww.
Memories come flooding back. We were the experiments. They raised us in tubes and played games with our DNA. Made us freaks. The Elder was part of this. Happy endings died with the ancients. Why didn't he tell us? Who is he? The room spins. The truth comes flooding back into my brain. Everything I know is a lie. I lose my balance. As the room turns black, a voice crackles onto the radio. Ghost-like, ethereal, like the ancients calling down from space.
Come on, Center Sweden. Come on, Center Sweden. I repeat, come on, Center
Wow.
Sweden. Come on, Center Sweden.
Thanks for the follow, Poetic Irradiant. Like right near the end. Yeah, I think that was the end of the base campaign. There is an expansion or DLC out. That is awesome. Yeah, I had to think about it yesterday. What I like about this game, I quite like the setup of all the zones, even though it's not as randomly or dynamically generated as XCOM is. So it kind of lets you know that you can now, or when you found everything in the zone, you know about it. Wow, collaborators to the bearded. I assume this is a Swedish company, Swedish developer. Norway, Norwegian, Sweden, Swedish characters. Bruno Nunes. What are you doing? Oh, that's awesome. Good timing as well. I was wondering how long the game's still going to be. Good timing. So during the week I play, or at the moment I'm playing 2 Point Hospital. And I was playing this on the weekend. And now I can think of another game I want to play on the weekend. The other thing that kind of was a bit weird was the lip syncing of the Elder guy didn't actually match the subtitles very well. I'm not sure if they tried to do that more intelligently, but it was just like while I was reading the subtitles. And this is my ritual as well. When I finish a game, I do watch the credits. Chief Marketing Officer, Chief Product Officer, Operating Officer, Chief Technology, Chief Financial, Chief Executive Officer. And our big Funcom group is High Voltage Software Inc. Yeah, there's been a DLC released, I think, called... I have to see, it's on the Steam page. So when you load the game, it says you can get some DLCs. Quality Assurance Testronic Unlimited. So it looks like the world ended within their lifetime though, if the Elder is still around and these mutants are grown up on normal human lifetimes. But the end project of the war is all about 50 years before the game. And how old these people are. QA technicians. Oh, there were a lot of them. Associate QA lead. Compliance QA. Compliance QA as well. Localization testing keywords studios. There's nice locations. When I looked on the screenshots of my various highlights, when it's just the still of the video, quite a bunch of interesting locations. There's a few improvements that I would suggest, being like a mini-map within a zone. You can see where the outline, say, is of the map if you are missing areas. I don't think we even got all the relics, all the ancient relics. Yeah, relic items. Special thanks. IO Interactive, Animation Vertigo, Annika Wanerston, Alika Redo Bigman, etc. Production babies, Ellie and Bella. Production pets, Loki, Rep, or Black Ploppy. Special thanks to Frederick Malmberg and Thomas Harenstam, among others, for creating the mutant world that has inspired this game. Okay. Inspired by another world. Designed and crafted by the Bearded Ladies Consulting in association with Cabinet Entertainment and published by Funcom. All events and characters appearing in this work are unlikely to be based upon anything or anybody who really exists. We'd love to make a pig-faced person.